Maybe it was my love for games like Rampage, back in the day of the Nintendo 64, or later on Destroy All Humans and War the Monsters on PlayStation, but I do love games where I can play as the monster. You know, just destroying buildings, terrorizing humanity, or just trying to globally dominate everything. And games tend to give us the chance to be whoever we want. So why not a giant tentacle monster rampaging through an underground laboratory? Hey, I'm Epokk, and today I'm putting another indie in the spotlight. Let's get started. You start off as a relatively small-sized red tentacle monster who's trying to escape his underground prison. You grow as you consume people, which at the start is easy. You just drag your helpless prey to your mouth and see the carnage unfold before you. Before you know it, you're ripping giant robots into pieces. But what could possibly stand against such an overwhelming beast? Carrion does offer some difficulty to its enemies. The humans start off with handguns, but before you know it, they start using droids, AT walkers and flamethrowers. And the more damage they do, you reduce in size and die when nothing is left. So in essence, your body mass is your health bar, but the creators actually went a little bit further than that. As you explore through the huge maze, you encounter at key points these chemical canisters, which grant you new abilities like shooting a weapon made from bones or a charge powerful enough to breach through barricades. But you can't use every skill whenever you want. Now the monster has basically 3 sizes, which each allow you to use certain abilities. When at your smallest you can shoot webs, but only when you're your largest, you can harpoon everything in the room and breach through the biggest barricades. Next to eating, you can regain body mass at one of the many save points littered throughout the level, or reduce your size by leaving a piece of your body behind in the ponds of the water. But something that could confuse people is that the game actually seems at first glance like a pixelated 2D action game, which it is at certain points, but it rather plays as a Metroidvania where you often find yourself revisiting a room, but now with an ability to open up a new path. In addition, when facing a stronger enemy that can kill you quickly, you start to approach a situation not as a test of skill, but rather as a puzzle where you use stealth and your available abilities to gain the upper hand. The base is basically you escaping from an underground laboratory and killing everyone in the progress. There are some scenes where you play as a researcher, but you don't really get enough information to really care about that part of the game. So if you're after a rich story, this game isn't for you, but Carrion makes up for it in every other way. Even though the monster gets huge at certain points, it never feels heavy or sluggish, the controls feel smooth and the pixel art style fits so well that it's really just weird how well it fits. The tentacles jumping in front of what I would assume to be your head, seemingly pulling your massive body forward, leaving blood or whatever you're made from behind on the floor and ceiling. It just always feels exciting. Now same with the sound. When you're crashing through a door, just hearing the metal fall, or even better when it hits an enemy, it just feels satisfying and it really gives way to your actions. But of course, Carrion isn't perfect. It's easy to get lost if you backtrack enough. Except for the botanical gardens, the environment looks almost all the same. I would have liked some more variety in the biomes, just, to give you a breather from all the great surroundings. Additionally, an in-game map would have done a lot of wonders for me, because I was never really sure if I was going the right way, but somehow through some clever level design, it did continuously push me in the right direction. Well, as long as you don't go exploring too far. But my biggest issue is that the game is way too short. You can complete the game in about 5 to 6 hours, which is a shame. And in addition, as the game is made to have you following a certain route throughout the maze, you won't feel a need to play it again. At the end I was hungry for more, which is a good thing because it means I really liked the game, but I also would feel cheated if I bought it at full price instead of playing it through the Xbox Game Pass. So basically it all boils down to Phobia Game Studio having delivered a fantastic game. Devolver Digital still really has a Midas touch lately for delivering awesome indies. The game has great gameplay, sound and art. It's an awesome roller coaster of blood and tentacles, but it should have been a little bit longer to sell it for 20 euros in my opinion. But hey, that's my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and if you like the video, be sure to give the video a thumbs up so other people can find it too. And if you want more indie game recommendations and guides, consider subscribing. It would really help the channel out and I'd love to have you. Thanks for watching, until next time, see ya.